Hello everybody, Turbocharged 51 over here. I hope you all are having a splendid evening. Everybody, it is time for round number 4 here of the SLR League. Guys, the previous race was an absolutely awesome one. It's the A1 League that you guys are currently watching. And yeah, we are going to Baku. Me as commentator, my favorite circuit on the F1 calendar. You all might ask why that is. It is a little bit of a crazy one. But you know what? This is going to be awesome. I am almost sure about that. So, sorry for that. That was just quickly me sharing the link to all my social medias so you guys can actually be ready for this race. I am very excited. Baku is a really technical circuit. Let's quickly talk about the circuit while we are waiting for all the drivers to ready up. I did start a little bit earlier, but that gives us more time to talk. Baku, it's basically got a highway for a home straight. And you guys know what? Baku is really just absolutely awesome when it comes to how the track is. Let me explain. You've got the first sector, which is basically everything mounted on the engine. If you don't have a good engine, you're not going to do good. And if you have a too high downforce setup, you are going to lose out a lot. This is a track that is engine friendly. So you guys know, ooh, there's a little bit of mics there, but as soon as we guys will see that disappear. It's got a very technical second sector, especially the castle section. That's one thing that our drivers are going to have to looking out for in the castle section, because that is a race ender if you just get it slightly wrong. And we are going to see what these drivers can do here today. So to be quite honest, I am more than excited. Now heading into sector 3, once again your engine is going to come into play a lot. And when your engine doesn't really isn't as efficient as it's supposed to be, you're going to struggle in sector 3 as well, because basically sector 3, it's one left corner and then it's all the way flat out all the way to the line. So Baku is really demanding on the driver. It's a long race, 50%, and with Baku being Baku, it's a long lap as well. So this is really going to be a test for all the drivers. But guys, we are heading towards qualifying. I hope you guys are excited, and I am stoked for this. I think this is going to be absolutely awesome. And now we are in qualifying, and let's actually see what we can do here. Let's go to the drivers. Everybody's still in the pits, but yeah, guys, after the previous round, I have to say my personal idea of guys who are going to go good here, I think it's going to be Jack Fleet. Once again, he had a brilliant race the previous round with Jojo, and I think actually Gamer Mark wants a little bit of revenge after an absolutely terrible previous round. He started on pole, had a terrible first lap, dropped all the way down to 8th or something, and yeah, that was just really actually a little sad. As we have our first exit out of the pit lane, it is actually Mohammed 13. Also a driver that's just, I don't think Mohammed has a win yet, I might be wrong, but Mohammed is really, he's always there. In the previous round at China, I can remember he had a kerfuffle on the first lap, lost a bit of his front wing, dove it into the pit lane, went for a very ballsy strategy, and after that, he just came back fighting through the field like I've never seen before, and he ended, I think he was 4th, and he is looking really good in the championship. So I'm really excited for his part. We're going to stay on with him for this part because he is the first car out on track. I actually want to stay on board with him because I actually want to see what he does. But let's just quickly get all the information up for you guys. Details. See what tires the drivers are on. We enable the telemetry. There's the very difficult castle section he is going through now. We're really going to have to see what they get going there for themselves. We have the track map. I'm going to put on the full track map, guys. It gives more details. A little bit smaller to see, but you guys will definitely be able to see what's going on there. And you guys can see almost everybody is coming out for an out lap. Some are on medium, some are on softs. I do not know if they are actually wet weather conditions for the race. I hope not, because we had a wet race in China previously. If you guys haven't watched the previous A1 race, it's on the SLR channel, the channel you are currently watching, so please go down below and go check it out. It was an absolutely awesome race, the A1 race. So yeah, let's see what Mohammed does on this first lap. Actually, I want to see what lines he takes, because I'm curious actually to compare myself to these guys. But in any case, well guys, I really think this is going to be absolutely awesome. And Heading into the first corner, he takes a really tight line through there. Actually doesn't mount the outside curve too much. Heading to the second corner, it's a 90-degree left-hander. Very beautiful line through there. He runs it fairly close to the wall, but he can play a little bit more there with the outside of the wall there. Going down this very fast back straight. DRS is open now, very hard onto the brakes for the next 90-degree left-hander. Now heading into the very tight second sector of the track, or almost the second sector, 90-degree right-handed corner. And before we get to the next chicane, the second sector will start. There we go. He goes purple, obviously, in the first sector because he is the first car on track. Now you guys will see he is actually going into the castle section, and I want to see if he's going to have confidence in the castle section or not. Because the castle section, I'd rather play it safe than DNF out of qualifying. Very fine line through there, and I think that's really just gonna have us a very interesting race here. We're gonna see how diligent the drivers take that castle section, because it's a race maker or a race breaker, unfortunately. Now heading into the final part of the second sector, that's a very beautiful line there through basically the second to last corner, because this is the final corner before it's a flat out pass all the way to the line. He gets a very wide line going through there out of the final corner. Guys, I'm just going to put it in the final corner, so please just bear with me for that. Now running through, let's see actually what Muhammad does. He comes down the highway, the main straight, opens up DRS right now as he heads towards the line on the medium compound tires. We're looking at a 1 minute 40.2. A brilliant lap thus far. Let's see who crosses the line in second. Oh, Kavillian goes to pole on soft with the 1 minute 40.1. So that was actually a very good lap from Muhammad to go that fast. But now we go to Jojo, who goes for a 1 minute 37 second lap time. Oh my great goodness. Jojo is on it this session. Damn, we're looking at the second horse now. Where is the second horse? I think I just missed him as I went down. Shay just crossed the line. He goes fourth. The next car coming down the back, it is a Mercedes. I think it is Sean Larry. And yes, it is. He goes second on the mediums with a 1 minute 39.3. We've got Dark Warrior in third with a 1:39.96. Very good lap time indeed. Now going towards an Alfa Romeo. It is either Gamer Mark or Gamer Mark actually dives it into the pit lane. I think he might have had a little bit of a moment there in the castle section. The next car we're going for is a Racing Point. So let's see, it's Levi. And where he goes third place. Brilliant move there from Levi. Third place here. And then we've got a Renault. Bois on pole takes third place away from Levi HD. He's a 1:39.5. And SLR Craigleton in the beautiful papaya orange McLaren goes 7th on a set of mediums with a 1 minute 40.0. Almost into the 39s there, Craigleton. I'm sure those tires can go one more lap, but you will definitely get that 1 minute 39 lap time. So guys, at this stage, we have got a top 10. Let's quickly run through the top 10 as we go through here. Jojo is leading the way with the 1 minute 37.7. Yes, on another lap, or he's coming into the pit lane. He has got provisional pole at this stage with just over 12 minutes left in the session. Larry 808 with a 1:39.3 on mediums. Bois on pole is a 1:39.5. Then we've got Connor Inberg with a 1:39.6. Then Levi HD with a 1:39.8. Dark Warrior 1:39.6. SLR Craigleton 1 minute 40.0. Oh, by the way, SLR Craigleton, I saw you in TMA Marduk's video just a few days ago. So keep it up, bro. You're playing with the big boys. Then we've got Kavillian on the soft with the 1 minute 40.1. Then Muhammad with a 1 minute 40.2. And last of our timed runners thus far, it is Shane with the 1:46. Now looking at the track, there is an Alfa Romeo a little bit further on in the lap. It is Gamer Mark. So he actually is, I think he's on an out lap. Yes, he is. We've got 3 guys on an out lap. It's him, Wimzilat, and Jack Please. Jack Please has not set a lap time yet. Our second place finisher of the previous race in China. We've got a Renault heading down the main straight now, and it is Bois on pole. So let's actually see what he does here as we go to the TV quad camera. 341 kilometers an hour heading down the main straight. Is he starting a lap, or I'm not actually quite sure. There wasn't a better in time. So now we're heading to Jack. Please, let's actually stay with Jack, please, for this lap, guys. So you guys can have an onboard view of what's going on here on Jack Please's car. Second gear through that very tight left-hander. Open up DRS, heading down the back straight. 7th gear coming all the way up to 8th gear. You guys see, he tries to set a little bit of slipstream from Bois on pole. I think he did actually gain a bit of speed there, and every millisecond counts in Formula 1, as you guys already know that by now. Heading into the very tight 90-degree right-hander, coming out of the third gear. It's a very fine line, but very good racing through there. Now heading to the very tight second sector. This very tight chicane, the second part is tighter than the first part. Now heading into the very next part, the start of the castle section. Sorry, I said stadium section. First gear, second gear, now third gear coming out of the corner. This is a really solid lap actually. Going through the castle section, he gets as close as possible to the wall. We've got yellow flags in sector 1, but that looks, it's already gone. Sector 2, but it already looks like it's gone. And now going down this flat out left-handed bend, well, a double bend. Heading into the very tight second to last corner. That's a very beautiful line through there from Jack Please. Now let's watch the last part of this lap in replay mode as he is going through onto the flat out highway, as I like to call it, through the flat out chicane. Get as close to the wall as possible. 8th gear coming out of the overtake on the ERS to get the maximum out of top speed. Open up DRS now. As he opens up DRS, let's see the top speed. Set to exactly the same settings, guys. There's no better car or worse car. All the different teams are in exactly the same car when it comes to performance. That was an absolutely beautiful lap from Jack Please as he goes P2 with a 1 minute 38.4. But at this stage, nobody is touching Joe with his 1 minute 37.75. So that's a stonking lap time, which I am personally very impressed with. Wimsilat is actually now through in Q2, but it's not a good lap time, 1 minute 43.0, so he will definitely want to go for another lap. As do we have any other drivers coming now? We've got Gamer Mark, who still hasn't set a lap time. He opens up DRS. Is he actually busy with a lap? He's got a red track map, so that means no, he's coming into the pit lane. Next it is maybe Joe. No, it's not Joe. It's got to be Shade HD. He is actually starting his lap now. So Shade, we've got a Williams of Dark Warrior also starting his lap. Then we've got the second half of Joe coming down the home straight. And I think these guys, it can't be their last run. There's still way too much time left in qualifying. Oh, that's very wide from Joe. They're going through the first corner. That is very, very wide indeed. The Haas, which is to me the most beautiful car on the grid, guys, with the Rich Energy sponsor with the black and gold. Your opinion may differ from mine, but everybody is allowed to have their own opinion. In any case, guys, like I said at the beginning of the video, well, the beginning of the live stream, we really have to keep an eye on Jojo and Jack Please, because they are the top two podium sitters of the previous race, and I think they are going to be blisteringly fast. As Jojo sets a purple first sector, I think this lap is worth staying on with. Let's quickly go to the TV part view. Here we go. He's going to the castle section. Really bottled the castle section. Beautiful line there through the castle section in 4th gear, 3rd gear, 2nd gear. Now back up to 3rd gear coming out of this corner. Beautiful line there from Jack Please. Now going down this constant left-handed bend. Double D. In any case, that's the second time I've said it, so sorry about that. And actually replying to Fat, hey man, it's just a pleasure to stream, man. And I put the commentating section off. Sorry guys, I'm new to the whole streaming thing. I actually don't know how to do that. I just like we've got 12 people watching. Welcome all of you 12 people. It is actually going very well. As we're looking at the final part of Jojo's lap to see what he comes across the line for. 335, 337, almost 340 kilometers an hour, 341, 342, as he comes across the line to better his lap and go 137.679. So less than a 10th improvement, but like I said, every 10th counts. Now let's go to the Alfa Romeos and Gamer Mark. Now then it will have to be, no, that's Basti. It'll have to be Connor Enberg. He comes down. Okay, he's definitely not on a lap because he is seriously backing off. And anybody else coming up, we've got a Mercedes. That has to be Shawnee, because to me it looks like West Ham has actually lagged out of the session. That's very unfortunate to have a connection error at this stage, but also not the end of the world. Let's see. Okay, that's Cavillion. Where is Shawnee? He's into the pit lane. Cavillion is there. We've got the McLaren of SLR Pragelton also coming down the home straight. Well, is Cavillion on an out lap? Yes, he is actually. So he is going to start his flying lap as we speak now. Let's see what Cavillion can do with a top speed of 343. That's the highest top speed I've seen yet in in the race, we will definitely see higher top end speeds when there is slipstream and DRS combined. So this is going to go really good. Let's see, actually, Franklinton is once again on the medium, so he's trying to set a lap on the mediums to have a more reliable strategy in the race. So actually, let's keep an eye on Franklinton. I'm just a McLaren fanboy, so anybody who drives a McLaren will always be in support of them. And we've actually got both of racing points. We've got Levi heading to T3. We've got Mohammed. No, that's Jack Please. Also busy with a lap actually. So let's see what these guys do. That's Jojo. Jack Please also got to start a lap pretty soon. And there's Juan Paul. He's also on a lap actually. These guys are really cutting it fine when it comes to the end of qualifying. And a guy going to win this Franklinton. There's Shade, Bastis in the pit lane, these guys are all in the pit lane. PC V10, who had a brilliant previous round in China, just had an unfortunate ending to the race, so I'm going to keep my eye on him definitely today. Gamer Mark, the pole sitter of the previous race, is still dead last with no time on the board just yet. So let's quickly go to the McLaren of SLR Craigleton as he is going to finish his lap at this stage. Will Craigleton go into the top 5? I'm not sure. I think I saw a purple middle sector there. Let's see what Craigleton can get done here. If he goes into pole on the medium tyres, my jaw will officially drop as he runs out of EIS just before he comes across the line. But Craigleton goes P2 with a 137.9. I do not know why on my screen it shows that he's got mediums on his car, but actually he is on the soft compound of tyre. That's just a little bit of online F1 2019. As we look at Muhammad, I think he's diving it into the pit lane if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he is. Then we've got the second racing point of Levi coming down the main straight. He's also backed off. Then we've got a Ferrari of, is it Basti or whatever? That's Basti. Yes, we've seen that also backing off. So guys, I think we need to keep our eyes on all of the drivers now, because I think everybody's going to go for their final flying laps, because there's only 3.5 minutes left in qualifying and we've still got a race ahead of us. Yeah. Okay, now we are on board with Jack Please, and we will see what this man can get done. Oh, he's coming into the pit lane. Yes, he's coming into the pit lane to strap on that final set of soft tyres to see if he can go any faster. Guys, I've never actually seen with my own eyes that a driver goes faster on mediums after he's set a lap on soft. But you never know. There's a first for everything. So let's see what VTEC can get going here. He doesn't have a lap time on the board just yet. Excuse me a few seconds while I can take a sip of water, because I'm talking quite a lot. There we go. Hey, full on cars, how's it, buddy? Basti says I will win. Let's see if that stays like that, Basti. And let's see how everything goes for the rest of this race. I'm actually enjoying to see your guys' comments in the side. It's actually really fun to see that. So yeah, I'm enjoying myself quite a lot. As we are still on board with VTEC actually, as he is heading into the castle section, a very tight and twisty section. He gets a very good run there. It's a little bit of a slow entry, but you never know, maybe it's the way to go, as he has a little bit of kick-off oversteer coming out of the castle section, but nothing too bad. Now heading into the flat out exit of the second sector. He crosses them, he goes to his very tight left-hander, actually doesn't hug the wall at all. And let's see what he actually does going down the main straight, because he is the only guy on a lap at this stage. Everybody else is on their out laps, and we will see what happens after this. Now going into 8th gear as he comes through the flat out chicane there of the highway. Now he is actually going down this part. Oh, suddenly I've got a frog in my throat, so sorry guys if there's a little bit of sniffing going on, please excuse me. The Toro also comes across the line, and he only goes P13, but he is on the medium compound of tyres, so that's actually a little bit bad. But let's see if he's going for another lap. Let's see who's coming on the main strip. We've got a Red Bull, that has to be Cavillion. Is Cavillion starting his lap? No, Cavillion goes actually P2. He snatches P2 from Craigleton and goes with the 1 minute 37.8. They are closing up to Jojo slowly but surely, as I think Cavillion might have just had a connection issue. I hope that is not the case. Now looking at Mohammed, as he is currently on an out lap to start his lap. We've got Jack Please, not too far behind. We've got Shawnee also who's going to start a lap pretty soon. Dark Warrior is in the pit lane. He has called it for the day with qualifying. He is done. So at this stage, he is in P8, and we will see if he stays there. Then we've got... Oh no, sorry guys, I was on Levi. Sorry, that's Levi, not Dark Warrior. He is busy going on an out lap. We've got War on pole who is going to start his lap now. Shade looks like he's done. It's only P11 for him, unfortunately. VTech to be looks like he's going for another lap, but I might be mistaken. So guys, let's see. Let's stay on the main straight basically. We've got Jojo who has ended qualifying, Kavillin who has ended qualifying. This is Muhammad. Is there anybody ahead of him? There is a Williams ahead of him. It's not Jack, it's the second Williams of Dark Warrior. And Dark Warrior is on a lap. Levi has finished qualifying as well as SLR Craigleton. So SLR Craigleton has bagged himself the first spot on the second row of the grid. Now heading on to, let's keep this a little bit on the TV pod so you guys can have an onboard shot of these excellent SLR league races. Now heading into the final part of the second sector, the very tight left-hander coming. It's a very tricky downhill corner. You struggle to spot the apex. Now heading into the final legitimate corner of the track. It's the only one you have to slow down for. As Warrior actually has a little bit of a rev limiter banging session there coming out of the final corner. Now through the flat out chicane, heading towards the line. He is on overtake on the ERS. He is going to open up DRS now, and now he is heading towards the line at over 340 kilometers an hour. He crosses the line to go P6. That's a very good job from him. Now let's go to the Mercedes offshore, and he opens up DRS now, and he's heading towards the line. Let's see if Shawnee can get anything done here. He hugs the inside of the track. Shawnee goes P1! He steals P1 from Jojo and Camilla. That's a brilliant look from the Mercedes driver. Where's Bourne-Paul? Bourne-Paul comes over the line. He takes P2 away from Jojo. So now it's all new P2 and P1. And I missed the Alfa Romeo coming across the line for the final lap time, guys. But Bourne-Paul just stole second place there. Oh my soul, those two top runners, they just stole everything. Oh my soul. Okay guys, so we've got Shawnee in the Mercedes on pole. We've got Bourne-Paul in the Renault P2. Jojo in the Haas P3, Kavillin in P4 with the Red Bull. Gaben Mark was the Alpha to cross the line. He takes P5. Good qualifying. Unfortunately, Kavillin has got a 5-place grid penalty for some other reason, so he will start P9. But then we've got Craigleton P6, Mohammed P7, Jack Please P8, Warrior P9, and Levi P10. That is your top 10 for this race. Guys, we are in for a cracking Azerbaijan Grand Prix. I can tell you guys that. The top 8 are all different constructors. It's going to be absolutely nuts. Oh my soul. Okay guys, so heading towards the race, this is going to be absolutely amazing. I learned my lesson at the previous Grand Prix to not pick a favorite. I'm not doing that again because crazy stuff happens in these SLR League races. So waiting for all the drivers to actually get onto the grid. And now, first of all, we're going to have a formation lap. I wish actually I can put some jams on for you guys so you guys can have nice music in the background. But that's just going to sound a little bit weird with me having not the best mic in the world. But in any case, as all the drivers are busy loading in, they've got 22 seconds left on the board. We will actually see, now usually on the F1 2019 game, the formation lap is complete chaos. Everybody just overtakes everybody and just goes for gold. They basically do just a normal lap on the track just to feel where the grip levels are and all those fancy type of things. But I actually didn't see where VTech qualified. I know it was outside the top 10 because I didn't read his name within the top 10. But I honestly, guys, I want to pick a favorite, but I'm not going to. I know always commentators ahead of a race, they ask each other like, who is your favorite to win this Grand Prix this week? Usually after qualifying. But guys, if I have to be honest, after Jojo and Jack Please's race results in the previous Grand Prix, coming from the 2 last positions on the grid to fight their way all the way to the front and take P1 and P2, it has to be between them. But I think because Jojo won the previous one, I'm going to go with Jack Please for this one. And as we're just waiting for Bois on pole and West Ham to load into the session, there's a few drivers that missed qualifying thanks to connection errors. Hopefully they will stay in for the race. This is going to be very interesting to say the least. I actually just got a message on my pin that says the lobby is a bit broke. Let's just hope everybody loads in, otherwise the lobby will just be restarted. I just hope we have to go through qualifying again because I cannot take that roller coaster ride again. It's migrating hosts at this stage, as you guys can see on screen. Fat says it's the bug. But just stay calm. Okay, everybody is on the grid. Let's just see if everything goes well. There's two guys already actually driving. Bois on pole, and the Mercedes of West Ham is already away. So guys, I think we might just quickly leave this lobby and restart it just in the right grid order, I hope. Because I just see SLR Craigleton has left the session. Yeah, we might just quickly have a little bit to actually take another sip of water. Yay! Villian disqualified from the session, parked in a dangerous location. Myself. Guys, while we wait, and you guys don't have to listen to my cringy voice, I think we can go onto Twitter on the messenger to see what is going on here, because I can see that not everybody is loaded in. And it's actually really awkward. As you guys see, when I go onto a driver with the replay camera, some like the little dot shows black, and that's really odd. So let's just quickly see what the guys tell me. I'm quickly gonna ask actually Cavillion what's going on with the lobby. Okay, but while you guys wait, let's quickly see what is going to happen now. So, like I said, my favorites for this race are Jojo and Jack Please. But like I said, with the previous race taught me is that you cannot actually choose a favorite, because it's not really a viable choice, because usually there is actually something else happening. As Muhammad just actually said that the lobby is broke. I actually don't know what's happening, because some drivers are only leaving for the formation lap now and others are returning from the formation lap. So this is quite creepy. Hey guys, look at this. F1 2019, it's a ghost town. My heart, my heart is a ghost town. Yeah. I should not sing on my soul. In any case, guys, I'm honestly just like you guys, waiting to see what's happening. I haven't heard anything from Twitter yet, and I just see my messenger is absolutely going nuts. But this is awkward. I've never seen a lobby be this dysfunctional before. But that's been a complaint about the F1 game like since 2017, that the lobbies are not always stable. So yeah, let's just you guys can calm down, listen to my cringy voice, and just hopefully something happens soon. Oh myself. Actually, let's quickly see how the grid is going to line up if we restart the lobby. Sean Larry will be on pole with, oh boy, okay guys, everybody has left the session. Suddenly everything is just gone. So I think I'm going to keep the broadcast rolling, don't get me wrong, but we'll just see what happens now come the end, because Owen White is just like pulling off his car, and okay, let's see what happens here. Yeah, Sean Larry's car is ghosted, so that means he has exited, and okay, it's disconnected. Let's just quickly see what happens, guys. I'm going to keep the stream going, but I just think they're going to restart the lobby. And let's just hope everybody is put in the right positions, which I'm sure they will be. Or that we're just going to have a quick one-shot qualifying. I think that's the easiest way to go about it. Have one-shot qualifying, and there is the invitation from Cavillion. So let's quickly accept that. Come on, quickly. There we go. Okay. Sorry for that quick little bit of a mishap, guys. I hope that was not too much. Once again, sorry, I just apologize for this. This is not our fault. This is the online version of Formula 1 that is a little bit buggy sometimes. So just please have patience with us, and we will definitely get going as soon as this is done. So to be quite honest, this really is the first time I've seen this. I'm busy joining the session myself. So let's see what happens. Come on, there we go. I'm a spectator. There we go. Hopefully the lobby isn't broken. Let's quickly check the rules. No practice, no qualifying. So guys, I just think they're gonna put each other in the right grid positions. Luckily we are in the lobby. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one. Let's quickly see. Let's just make sure that I am a spectator. Yes, the little green eyeball next to my name. So yeah. Okay. By the way, while we're actually waiting, I'm going to share this on my Instagram, my Twitter, the link everywhere, so we can actually get this going and hopefully get a few more viewers. Like usual, we usually lose viewers when this is happening. Let me just switch the volume off of my phone, otherwise we are going to hear a lot of other stuff. Okay. Guys, once again, I apologize for this. This is not supposed to be happening, but what can you do? What can you do? Unfortunately. Okay, let's go to Twitter. Let's quickly tweet and damage off. What's that? Vehicle damage off. That'll be absolutely hilarious. Everybody just goes through the castle section, and everybody's like, yeah, through the castle section, and all of a sudden there's no cars braking. That'll be very funny. Okay, let's tweet. Okay. We are live. Come join you crazy people. Come join you hashtag fantastic people. There we go. Okay. Copy or paste the link. Paste it and tweet. There we go. Okay, it doesn't help on Instagram because on your story it will actually just show up as then the link will not be able to be used. So now, yeah, that's basically that. Twitter, what the hell, let's try Facebook. Why not? Why not? And add to your Facebook story, text, come join us. You epic, ooh, my spelling is atrocious today. You epic people. Live. Right? Ooh, not love. Live. My typing is atrocious. Right now. There we go. A lot of exclamation marks. Paste easy linky. And we are A for away. There we go. This is going to look absolutely brilliant. I'm just saying, it's going to look brilliant. There we go. Share to story. Okay, guys, it's now on my WhatsApp, it's on my Twitter, it's on my Facebook. There's gotta have to be people that at least see something and come join us. So, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly don't know what to talk about because we are busy waiting for everybody to join back into the session. And let's quickly see. So, Juan Paul is ready, Craigleton is ready, Whimsylat. Hey, Whimsylat, my boy! Dude, you have to have a good race this weekend. Like, seriously. Don't let me down, my boy. Cavalian is not ready yet, but he is the party leader. Then we've got Shade, who is ready. Myself as a spectator. So, yes. Yes. We are slowly but surely getting there. And for the last time, I am apologizing for all the inconvenience. We will be up and going very shortly. I promise. There we go. Okay. In any case, yeah, that's just useless WhatsApps. Oh, we've been live already for 33 minutes. I'm a soul. Come on, people. Just say ready up. Ready up. Let's do this. Let us do this. And sorry for the weird accent. I do not know why I'm doing that. F1 2019 cars, no, 50% raise. Car performance equal. Custom grid. Safety car on. Collisions on. Vehicle damage. Guys, vehicle damage, go to the on. Go to the on position. Yes. The weather clear. Well, okay, clearly the weather was clear for the race with dynamic settings. Park for my rules on. Corner cutting, strict to see whatever. That's strict. Car setup full. Ghosting on. Rules and flags on. Race starts. Manual. I almost made a really terrible joke just now. Guys, once again, I apologize for the sniffing. I don't know why, but suddenly, all of a sudden, I've got a frog in my throat and my nose is running. But we will fight through it. I will be the commentator for tonight. We are back with 10 people watching. So, hi everybody. Are you ready to go? Good. Once again, sorry for the inconvenience. Communicating with online service. What is going on? Somebody spoke there. Let's quickly mute everybody so you guys have to worry about hearing them. Mute all. There we go. Okay, and can Basti 1905 please stop pinging and accept my friend request? Guys, that's the hard thing. The guy that's the leader of the party has to send a friend request to every single driver and even me, the commentator. So it takes so long. There we go, vehicle damage is set to full, as you guys just saw there. So we are almost ready to go. Okay guys, it's just going to be about all these guys accepting, and let's getting this race underway. I'm already still a spectator, so I am A for away. Okay. Actually, let's go through the countries of all these guys. We've got a Brit. What is that? War on pole. I know this is... guys, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. What is that flag? Oh boy, my flag knowledge is not as good. That's Denmark. Now the Brits, French, Brits. Germany! Basti 1905. German. Owen Wyatt 15? Let's think. Hey guys, let's use Google. Google. Okay, I'm trying to keep it interesting for you guys. You guys have something to laugh about, so please just appreciate my effort. Okay, first of all, oh come on, disconnected. Are you kidding me? Why is this such a hard thing just to get going? Seriously, like it's seriously. First of all, let's get Guan Paul's flag. It's a white, orange, and green flag. Okay. Okay, which country is it? No, don't go to images, you silly belly. Nationality. No, name. That flag's name. Okay. That's an Irish flag. Oh my soul, guys. I am so sorry. No, that can't be that. No. The other flag was from top to bottom of the color. This one was from left to right. No. I want that flag. So orange, white, and green with a blue dot. I can't believe I'm searching stuff on Google while I'm actually supposed to commentate. Okay, retry. Try. What I say? Orange, white, and green flag. Yeah. With blue symbol. That sounds so much better. Okay. Let's just see if I've got a new friend request. No. Okay, guys, Kaveri will send me a friend request really shortly. I'm just going to keep an eye on that. Guys, that is the flag it's India. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I did not know that. I did not know that the Indian flag looked like that. Damn. Let's go back into game. Okay, we are back. I actually want to show you guys my stuff, but hey, while we're actually here, guys, I've also got my own YouTube channel. I was given the permission from the main SLR member to actually be able to promote my own channel. So guys, please, if you want awesome racing, the channel is still in its infancy. It's still really young. It's still not really big, but YouTube, to be a permanent YouTuber, is my biggest dream. So guys, if you guys quickly want to go check out my YouTube channel, it is Turbo Fox Races. I'm quickly going to spell it out for you if you want it. Capital letter T U R B O underscore capital letter F O X space capital letter R A C E R capital letter Z. Type that in and it will take you to our channel. I do F1 career mode, I do dirt career mode. Earlier the channel had a little bit of GT sports content. So yeah, you guys will be, I think you guys will be quite intrigued. As you guys see, I'm a really enthusiastic commentator. So please, if you can, go check that one out for yourself. Okay, but basically now I'm just waiting for an invitation from Pavilion. While we are here, we are on the F1 game. Let's check out all the sexy cars. Toggle UI, this is the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton, a beautiful car. Guys, actually, drop in the comments below which 2019 F1 car is the most beautiful car for you. Please drop it down in the comments below. This is the Mercedes team. Now we've got the Ferrari of Sebastian Vettel and Charles Leclerc. Guys, I can't wait for the 2020 F1 car release. That's gonna be absolutely amazing. Okay, there is the Ferrari. Then we've got the Red Bull. My second favorite team after Ferrari, Max Verstappen and Pierre Gasly and Alexander Albon. car, but obviously this car was built for Max if you watch the real life F1 season. Then you've got the Renault of Daniel Ricciardo and Nico Hulkenberg. I'm not a fan of yellow, so forgive me for that. But it doesn't look too bad. Okay, then we've got my favorite car on the grid when it comes to visual looks, the Rich Energy, Haas racing car. Hey, I could shop without taking the UI back on. That's actually sweet. The car that was driven by Roman Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen, K-Mag himself. Then we've got the McLaren of Carlos Sainz. Guys, I've got a friend request from Cavilian, so unfortunately we're going to cut that short. That's the McLaren of Carlos Sainz. And Lando Norris. Yes, Lando Norris. Okay, let's quick see if the lobby will load us in. Come on. We still got a lot of cars to go through, so this lobby doesn't work. We just got to go on from the McLaren. Okay, but guys, please drop in the comments down below which 2019 F1 car, according to visuals, is the most beautiful car to you. Please, even if it's the Williams, which was the slowest car, it does not matter. We are a spectator. Whoa. Okay, guys, we're loading in. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Come on. Why is there so much trouble? Oh, my water's not gonna last the whole night if I have to keep talking at this rate, and the race is not actually happening at this stage. Okie doke. Excuse the click in the background, that is me water bottle. So, guys, according to the messages that I'm receiving, the lobby is still broken. Oh boy. Yeah, I can see that the lobby is doing exactly the same that it did the previous time. Oh, guys, I must solve. I am tempted to leave the stream. Well, actually, to stop the stream, and then when we restart the stream, I will get back to you guys. But the thing is, if I do that and I miss the first lap of the race, I will feel like an utter idiot. So that's why I'm just gonna stay in. Actually, Fat said bug. Mohammed, lobby broke. Yeah. Cars have already gone. Just start it again. Check, please. And don't invite him. Owen Wyatt. I think his car is racing. Oh, guys, once again I apologize. This is so bad. I'm losing so much viewers. But luckily you guys can just win the stream, because only you can just check the whole video and skip this entire boring part. It's just now it's a bit frustrating. Okay, let's wait. I think that it's actually Basti 1905 who is the little bit of the, I would say the wrong connection, because it looks like it's because of him that the lobby is completely messing around. Because as the messages are coming through, I don't know if you guys can see the messages, but I think it's him that actually is making the lobby go so completely broke. So I'm just doing what they're telling me to do. Nothing has come through on Twitter yet. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna type something on the PS, like on the PS chat. So just excuse me for 1 second. Okie dokes. Guys, we've loaded in, but it's only Basti who's going. And now, for some other reason, I don't have any sound of the cars. Yep, the lobby is broke. AF. Completely. Oh, boy. How the hell are we on lap 3? Huh. So, Craigleton is P2, but it's a ghost. Cavilian is a ghost. Connor is a ghost. Okay, everybody is a ghost except this Basti guy. So guys, that makes it clear to you that Basti is the cork in the bottle. We need to get him out. Out. Because he is the cork in the bottle. Wins a lot, my friend. Yeah, and I don't have any sound of the game, so they really have to re-invite me. But I'm not leaving the lobby. I'm not doing anything. I'm staying put. I'm staying put. We are 45 minutes into this broadcast and the race hasn't even started. Absolutely brilliant. Yay. Okay. There we go. We're gonna load out again, as you guys can see. This lobby is seriously broken. I mean, like, legit. Sean, Larry, and Bois on ball. Okay, I've received another invitation, guys, so excuse me. My soul. Please work this time. Please work. Please work. Come on. Come on. Come on. Those 5 viewers that are actually staying, you guys rock. Just so by the way, you guys are freaking amazing. Hashtag love to you guys. Damn it, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for staying. I really appreciate you guys. If you guys don't mind, share this on your social media to have other people join us to come watch the awesomeness. I know it hasn't been awesome as of late, but we are getting everything fixed now. I'm already a spectator. Yeah, now things are going quick. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. There we go. There we go. Why does this thing show my internet connection being so bad? Like, seriously. But my internet's clearly the problem. Clearly. That Basti guy is again in the lobby. If he is the cork in the bottle, I'm telling you, I will rage. If this happens again, I will rage. You guys do not want to see a South African rage. That's a guarantee. That is a guarantee. Okay. Now, oh my soul. Let's go to the flags again. I know which flag that ribbon is, I just can't remember the name. Red, white, and blue. Flag. No man. Flag. It's gonna give me the American flag, watch. The Netherlands. That's the flag I'm looking for. The Netherlands. So we've got 2 Netherlandic drivers. That's such a butcher, it's not even funny. Then we've got Kvillian, who is a Netherlander. Oh, guys, I'm sorry, I'm butchering that so much. We've got Mohammed, who's British, another British with West Ham. Is that the Monaco flag? Dark Water G13? I'm not sure. Scottish, Denmark. No idea. My soul. No idea on Owen Wyatt. So it's a white and red flag. White and red flag. Oh, let's just mute the other drivers quickly while we are doing this. Mute all. With cross. No, that's England. That's England. That's England. White and red flag with symbol. Oh my soul. White and red cross flag. Does this help? Oh my great goodness. No. Hey guys, I'm gonna give up on the flag search because seriously, I'm just making my own name Willy. Free Willy! Sorry, that's a bad joke in South Africa. Yeah. I'm not even gonna try that, but let's just say Owen Wyatt is from England. I'm going with that. Then we've got Vitek, who's a Frenchman, and another Denmarker. Wow, that looks like Israel. That looks like Israel. I might be wrong, you never know. Craigleton is a Brit. Got a German in Shade. Shade and Basti are Germans. So, Basti, what are you doing, dude? Ready, not ready, ready, not ready. Just keep it ready, dude. Keep it on ready. Dude, seriously, what are you doing? Yeah, guys, it is Basti who's messing this up because look as he's pressing the ready and not ready button. The timer on top is really just going nuts. Oh my word, if this thing fails again, I'm going to be so disappointed. Bois on pole is from India. We figured that out. Then Sean Larry is a Brit. Jack, please do... What's that flag? It's got the entire world in it. So you are from planet Earth. We've got Jacob, another Denmarker, who's a spectator. Jacob, dude, you commentating with me, bro? Or not? I just thought I gained a spectator. Oh well, okay. Oh guys, don't worry, I'm getting frustrated just like you. Please start. Start. Start! Please! Okay. No starting just yet. Water is such a good gift. I love water. It's so nice. Okay. Okay, everybody is starting to ready up. Come on. Come on. There we go, Pavilion. Muhammad, you're next. Go, me boy. Go. Then we've got West Ham who's already. Gamer Mark, you're next, bro. Then Dark Warrior. Come on. Come on. Play. Okay, the lobby countdown has started. Okay. Pavilion, why aren't you unready? Dude! Dude! Guys, next season I might not be a commentator. Next season I might just be a racer, so please keep an eye out for that one. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Guys, I think from now on we're going to stream on Twitch. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, I'm joking. YouTube is the place to be. Get out of here, Twitch people. Get out of here. No, I'm joking. Okay. Hopefully this works. 51 minutes and 10 seconds into the stream. Hopefully this works and you guys are going to have an absolutely epic race to look forward to. Please! 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 Wow, they are loading in quickly. Guys, I think we are set. Yeah. Let's go. Basti is not here. As I'm watching. No, Basti is not here. Come on, Jack, please in. Come on, Jacob. Jacob, 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 Jacob. Come on. Get the circle then. Get the circle then. Come on. Come on. Please. There we go. Okay. Guys, Azerbaijan ahead of us. Can these guys get through the castle section without any run-ins in on the first lap? We shall see. As it's faded to black. Okay, we are in. Hallelujah. Okay, let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay, let's go, baby. If you know from which YouTuber that is, please drop it in the comments down below. He's on YouTube, just by the way. Okay, and everybody's loading in, guys. I think we gotta go for the formation lap again. Please don't tell me it's qualifying. I will die because I have to commentate and I have to qualification again. I didn't watch. Great third pole. Okay, there we go. Okay. Guys, not everybody is with it. They are supposed to be, but it's close enough. As, was this the start? Guys, I think we started. Okay, sorry. It is Jojo and Sean Larry into the first quarter side by side. Oh, there's Scott at the back with one of the Red Bulls. Let's go to the beer. That was Cavillion. That was Cavillion who had a massive tag slapper there. There's a lot of front wing lying there. One Shade has lost his front wing. Is there a safety car? Yes, guys, the safety car has been brought out at the end of the first lap. So these. Oh, guys, Paul is out. The Renault is out. I just quickly saw a flash of that. On pole, qualified in second, unfortunately started third thanks to all the connection issues, is all the way down to last place and out of this race, guys. But now we're going to have to keep an eye on the pit lane. Reason being, there's a lot of guys that has front wing damage, and now with the safety car coming out, this is really going to be interesting. These guys can save fuel, they can save ERS, so the start of the race should have been a lot more frantic, which I was a little bit late to react on. Yeah, as you guys see, the safety car is waiting after the second corner. So, yeah, okay. Let's see what happens now. We are staying on Jojo. I don't think he's got front wing damage. No. Let's look. Nothing for Mohammed Craigleton. I don't think he's got front wing damage. Guys, remember the safety car. They have to keep their positions. Dark Warrior, no, with front wing damage. It looked like V5 there had a little bit of front wing damage. Yes, he does have front wing damage. Then it's Gamer Mark, who's also got front wing damage. Reemzilla does not have. VTech does. Jack, please. I couldn't see that. Let's quickly watch it again. Jack, please, does have front wing damage. As Wyatt, doesn't Owen have front wing damage? Yes, he does. Then the Mercedes of West Ham does not. We've got Connor, who does not. Jacob, who does have front wing damage. Shay does not have a front wing, and poor Cavilian has got a tough race ahead of him. Let's look at the leaders, guys, to see who comes into the pit lane. We will actually see who comes into the pit lane. And guys, unfortunately, Sean Larry has also DNF'd out of this race. Dark Warrior, VTech. Hey guys, Craig gets into the pit lane, but to do what? Tire strong. Oh no, he actually does have front wing damage. That's actually very bad. Okay, but these guys, remember guys, under safety car conditions, it's a free pit stop. You lose positions, but the pit stop time is free because you catch up to the back of the pack. And then you just have to fight your way through. Guys, Baku being Baku, this is obviously going to be an absolutely crazy race. Craigleton is the first one out of the pit lane. Cavilian jumps back up all the way to P7, so that's at least good news for him. Craigleton came into the pit lane, and he is actually now in P8, P9 is Gamer Mark. Then we've got Shut Up Jack Please in 10th, Levi 11th, Owen Ryan 12th, Jacob 13th, and Shade 14th. As we can get all the right stuff here on Gap to the leader, yes, position. Let's go to the tyres, guys, so we can actually put on the tyres. Telemetry is on, that's on, full track map. Okay, that is juicy. Okay, no. So guys, at this stage, you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drivers who came into the pit lane. We've got 3 DNFs, unfortunately, in the form of Zirat, Sean Larry, and Noir on pole. And so now it is actually, we'll see what happens. Ooh, okay, how long is the safety car going to stay out? That's the question. The safety car looks beautiful as always. And guys, look at the very interesting strategy from Gamer Mark and Owen. They have got onto the hard compound tyres to see if they can stretch to the end. I think that's what they're going for, to try and stretch those tyres to the end, to see if they can maybe nab a podium or even the win. You never know. These SLR races are really crazy sometimes, but the safety car is out. I think the safety car is going to go on for one more lap, I have to be honest, but we will see what happens. Excuse the clamp there, I just had another sip of water. And now, safety car is definitely coming in this lap because the guys would have backed up at the last corner. And now let's see. So we've got softs, mediums, softs, mediums, hards, mediums, softs, hards, mediums, softs. So guys, watch out. There's another. Is somebody coming into the pit lane, or is there a move being done? Craigleton, Vivian is actually into the pit lane to strap on. He's going for a new front wing and strap on a set of hard tires. Interesting from Cavilian. Okay, so he did have front wing damage, which I just didn't see. Okie dokie. Guys, look at VTech. How many positions does VTech up? No, stay there. Stops. Cavilian is up 9 positions, with West Ham up 10 positions. That's astonishing. Wow. GG's, guys. GG's. Time interval. No leader. Time behind the leader. There we go. Okay. So now, guys, oh, I forgot to put up the tires again. There we go. Okay. Guys, I think keep an eye on Levi HD, who's on the brand spanking new set of soft tires, and on Shane. They are going to be charging through the rest of those back markers, and also everywhere up until VTech, they're going to be charging through. And I also see now VTech actually has got damage to his front wing, which is actually not the best thing. If I was VTech, I would have come to the pit lane, because here at Baku, especially with the castle section, you need your front wing, because if there's just a little bit of understeer, you are straight into the wall. Okay, as Cavilian is still catching up to the rest of the guys on his brand spanking new set of hard tires. Has Cavilian broken his front wing again? I am gonna laugh if that has happened. No, his front wing is still intact. Guys, of the 17th runners left, so I think a safety car will be coming in this lap. Yes, safety car in this lap. So these guys are going to back each other up. Guys, don't run into one another. Keep it steady, keep it slow, and let's just see how this race is going to go. I'm going to go actually onto P3 with Dark Warrior to see what happens. Guys, I have to control on which drivers we look at, so if I'm a little bit slow, please forgive me. This, like I said, the streaming thing is brand new to me, but it is only going to go one way, and that is up because it's going to get better every single time. Okay, we are on the POV of Dark Warrior. Let's see what happens heading into the first corner, as it is nearly time for green flag racing. Everybody has charged up their ERS, they have saved some fuel, so now these next few laps are going to be crazy. As it's all as the green flags and we're back racing. Look at Jojo, he timed that perfectly. He has got the gap on Muhammad, and well, Muhammad, sorry, if it is Muhammad. And now Dark Warrior P3, P4, it is VTech, P5 West Ham, P6 is Craigleton, 7 is Connor Inberg, 8 is Gamer Mark, 9 is P5, 10 is Jacob. Oh, there's somebody into the wall there. Who was that into the wall? That is, I think that is Gamer Mark. Yes, it is Gamer Mark. Does get front wing damage? Luckily not, but still that is not what he would have wanted. As Jack Please has come into the pit lane on the safety car in lap. Why is that? Jack, I hope you know what you're doing, my bro. Maybe he just wants some clean air, and while these guys are basically just going to try and make up time. As VTech is under pressure from West Ham, guys, let's stick with these two. And also, Craigleton is right up tucked up underneath their gearboxes, so we will see what is going on here. Let's quickly see if we can go there. There we go. Okay. On board with SLR with West Ham right behind VTech. Let's see, there we are right behind Craigleton, who is actually short shifting quite a lot here. I think he's just got to run into the back of these guys, heading into this very fast, well not fast, very tight left-hander. It's a very tight line through there. And now let's see what these guys can get going to tell us. We are going to the end of lap 4 of this race. Very good so far. Anything happening at the back? Connor Inberg has scored the boost as well as P5. I would like to build this back up to 11, Shade 12, Gamer Mark 13th, and Jack Please is 14th. I think he's just trying to get into some clean air. So let's go back to the broadcast. Civilian comes across the line to start lap 5 in the lead, 1.6 seconds ahead of Muhammad. So he has broken DRS detection. Then it is Dark Warrior and PZ. These three guys look like they are running away from the rest of the grid. As VTech has been overtaken by West Ham. It's a beautiful move from West Ham. But guys, like I said, VTech is not going to have much downforce with that damaged front wing. And there's another moment there in the back as all these guys are scrapping for position as hard as they possibly can. And now heading side by side to the next corner is Connor and Jacob. Let's see what happens as they head into this next corner. It's too wide with Owen Wyatt and Connor also side by side in the background. Owen gets the move done and left by Jacob. Now it's 3 wide. Careful guys, this is bad. Oh, that's really dodgy from Owen Wyatt. There's that cross battling very hard. Toro Rosso, Racing Point, Red Bull and an Alfa Romeo. Oh, there's some bit of front wing flying there in the background. Let's hope that didn't go bad for somebody. As SLR Craigleton has also caught up to the back of this group now with Gamer Mob. These guys, if I were them, I would just play cool and wait until these guys ahead of me make a mistake. Actually, the guys are handling the castle section very well. And there's some bit of front wing flying. That is a piece of Craigleton's front wing. That is so unfortunate. But now we're heading all the way further up the grid. Jojo is in P1. Now he is actually putting a massive gap on Muhammad. He's making the soft tires work because Muhammad is already 2.5 seconds behind. Dark Warrior is 4.8 seconds behind. West Ham is now 4 seconds behind. VTech, and now this is the battle I want to keep my eyes on, guys, because these 5 drivers are really battling as hard as they can. Actually 6 drivers. But again, let's go back onto the TV part view. DRS is now only on because these guys have to 7 minutes of DRS, as we have P5 just staying ahead of Jacob. Jacob is not close enough to go for a lunge unless he tries a Denon Ricardo lunge up the inside, but he thinks against it. As Craigleton is right on the back of VTech. West Ham, guys, somebody has come into the pit lane. Who has come into the pit lane? It is actually Jojo and Shane. Both Haas drivers have come into the pit lane. And poor Shane is going to get held up by Jojo, who actually has just made a stop for the hard tire. So he is trying to go to the end, and he has come out just ahead of Jack, which is a little bit of something going on here. He's revving out his car massively, but we'll come back to that a little bit later. Shade forced out to the back of the grid. But now, let's keep an eye on the leader. Muhammad is in first. Dark Warrior is in P2. West Ham P3. Craigleton is now ahead of VTech, who is clearly got better pace with his broken front wing, as Muhammad just unfortunately had a 3-second penalty for quarter cutting, which is a little bit sad. But we will check out the penalty a little bit later in the Grand Prix, guys. So we've got you guys going. That is so dirty from Jacob. He had to give Levi the space there. That's the minutes. Hopefully Levi does not have any front wing damage. That is a little bit unnecessary there from Jacob, but we will see what happens. I think the stewards will have a little bit of an interference there with that. Does both the Toros have front wing damage? I think they do. That'll actually be very funny. There goes Craigleton. There's VTech. Absolutely no. Jacob has a full front wing, so he will catch up to his teammate really soon. As we've got a safety car for what reason? What reason do we have a safety car? There's nothing going on throughout the... Go guys, Levi is out of this race. There has been a crash from Levi. Oh, that is just heartbreaking for the Racing Point driver, and that is the reason for the safety car coming out of the pit lane. So we have only got 13 drivers left in this race. And guys, once again, the safety car. Now Muhammad is going to get a free pit stop under safety car conditions, as well as Dark Warrior. Guys, remember what I told you in the previous little bit? But if you put under safety car, it's basically a free pit stop. So the grid is really going to be shuffled up with this, as we've now got Jacob leading the way with Owen Wyatt in P2, Muhammad P3. And guys, all of these guys are going for either the 2-stop on mediums or the 1-stop on hards. But you guys know the hards are so much slower than the softs and the mediums. Guys, we have had 2 safety cars in this race thus far, and it is only lap 7. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness. Let's take that off. And, okay guys, let's really run through the top, all the positions. Jacob is leading the way for Toro Rosso, with Owen Wyatt P2 for Red Bull, Muhammad P3 for Racing Point, Gamer Mark P4 for Alfa Romeo, Dark Warrior P5 for Williams, Jojo P6, who has now lost basically the lead because he was in front of Muhammad and Dark Warrior. So Jojo now has a really uphill battle for the rest of this race. Then we've got West Ham in P7, Jack Lees P8, Craigleton P9, P10 it is VTech, P11 Pavilion, who has now gone on to a set of mediums. Connor is now P12 for Alpha, and 13 is the last horse driver of Shade. We have lost 4 drivers thus far in the form of Levi for Racing Point, Wimsey for Ferrari, Sean Larry for Mercedes, and Bois on pole for Renault. Those first 2 retirements of Sean Larry and Bois on pole was really disappointing, especially Bois on pole. But it's not the end of the world, guys. We've still got a long race ahead of us. And honestly, it has been really interesting to say the least thus far. Okay, now on the front runners, will the safety car be coming in this lap? I do not think so. He will stay out another lap. So this is going to get really interesting really quickly, because okay, let's see who has got in for new tires. Everybody, basically Jojo's tires are new. He went in the previous lap, but everybody except Jack Lees and the leader Jacob. But I think Jacob is going to try and stick out this medium stint as long as he possibly can, because he is on the faster rubber at this stage. So let's look at the you've got 3 tire compounds in here for 2019. You've got a soft, you've got a medium, and you've got a hard. And the soft tire is the fastest tire, that's the red walled tire. It's the fastest tire, but it lasts the least amount of laps. So it's the tire that wears the quickest. Then you've got the mediums, which is an in-between of the softs and the hards. Then you've got those are the yellow tires. Then you've got the white walled hard tires. They are the slowest tire, but they are the longest. They last the longest. And like I said, the medium is just in between the 2. It's got good pace, but it also lasts a reasonable amount, but not nearly as long as the hard, and they are not nearly as quick as the soft. So the mediums are really, it makes a level playing field, if I can put it that way. Now, let's quickly see here. Jacob is still behind the safety car with Owen Wyatt. Because while before the safety car comes in, let's see what the penalties are. I thought this is going to be crazy. We've got a 5-second penalty for Jacob. Sean Larry is out of the race. VTech has got a 5-second penalty. West Ham has got a 5-second penalty. Oh my soul. We've got a lot of penalties. Jack Lees, Owen has got a 5-second penalty. Connor has got a 5-second penalty. Jacob has got another 5-second penalty. Oh my soul. VTech as well. That's 10 seconds already. Oh my soul. Levi is who's now out of the race. Owen's got another 5-second penalty. Oh my word. Guys, the penalties are racking up. I'm not going to be able to keep track of this on my own. We will just have to see how the end of the race pans out. But guys, remember, penalties can play a big effect, because that gets added to the total time at the end of the race. And that basically just if you've got a 5-second penalty and say the guy that finishes behind you is 2 seconds behind you, he will be promoted to the next position as 2 seconds faster than you. Okay guys, now we have to settle down and see what we can do. The safety car is in this lap. We've got a Toro Rosso and a Red Bull leading the way. For those of you guys that didn't know, Toro Rosso in Italian means Red Bull. So in the Scuderia, Red Bull racing. Like, seriously, Scuderia Toro Rosso. Oh my soul. Scuderia Red Bull, sponsored by Red Bull with a Honda engine. That's a mouthful. You guys, Jacob and Owen White have 6 lap full tires. Jacob on the medium, Owen on the hard. But let's see what these guys keep going for themselves. We are on the view of the leader with Jacob as he plants his foot to the floor. And now you guys are going to see what happens here. Let's see in the first corner if Owen can make any moves going into the first corner. The safety car is in. Look at all these cars behind us. Oh my word, this is bound to be contact. Oh my word. Oh, how did all these drivers get through this in one piece? Oh my great goodness. 2x2 through this next 2 meters. What is all this got into the Williams and Mercedes, and it blocks the Toro Rosso of VTEC. That is Jack Please at VTEC who has been held up there. Oh my word. The Williams of Jack made contact with West Ham, if I'm not mistaken, and that has spun him around. We've now got Jacob, who's leading the way from Muhammad in P2. Mr. overtakes there, Jojo P3, and then Wyatt is now in P4. He has dropped down to P4 on his older hard tires. Then we've got West Ham, who is now in P5, Gamer Mark P6. This grid is shuffled up so much, it's not even funny. As VTEC has retired from the session due to too much damage to his car, that is so sad. Jack has got an uphill battle ahead of him. But let's see, let's stay with this top 5 to see where these guys go. Jojo has passed Muhammad for P2, and now Jojo's going to go after Jacob with a charge. I am absolutely sure about that. Oh my soul, is anybody close to another? Look at all these cars, guys. We have only 12 cars left of the 70 starters. That is absolutely crazy. Shade has got a broken front wing. Jack Please has got a major damage to his front wing. I think he might retire because this is just going to put him so far back. It's not even funny. Guys, Shade is out of the race. I think Shade might have crashed. Yes, he did. He crashed at that very tiny, but Jack Please is going to go through there. Now he crashed at this very corner. There is Shade. Shade is out of the session. Luckily, we do not have another safety car. Thank goodness. We've only got 11 runners left in this race. Jacob is extending his gap at the front. Jojo being under pressure from Muhammad. And we've got Western now P4 who is now in front of Pavilion. Where did you come from, bro? Gamer Mark P6. Then it is Craigleton P7. Connor P8. Wyatt's into the pit lane. I think maybe with front wing damage, and he's serving a penalty as well, and going on to the medium tires to run to the end of this race. Jack is also back into the pit lane, so that is unfortunate for all these drivers. Williams are not having a good day with Dark Warrior or with Jack Please in this entire little race. Oh my word. Now Jacob is still in the way. He has a little bit of a tax lap, but they're coming out of the chicane. But it looks like Jojo is actually catching up to Jacob on his fresher hard tires. So we never know how quickly the mediums fall off. Sometimes they might fall off quite quicker than we realize. Going through the castle section, let's keep an eye on Jojo. They are all through here very cleanly. Muhammad as well. Here comes West Ham is through, Pavilion is through, Mark is through, Craigleton is through, Connor is through. Dark Warrior is not, okay, they are still a 4 minutes away. 34 seconds behind the leader for Dark Warrior. That is a massive gap to make up. So now, heading to the end of lap 10, almost going to start lap 11. Jacob is actually performing really well, but now Jojo is right behind him, 7 tenths behind, and it seems like the hard tires are the better tires to be on at this pace when it comes to pure race pace, because Jojo is catching him. And he is on the harder compound. And remember what I said, guys, the hard is not nearly as fast as the medium. Here comes Joe. Is he going to get something done here on Jacob? He goes to the inside, heading into the first corner. They are side by side, but Jojo gets the move done even before we get to the corner. That's a beautiful move from Joe. And now let's see if Pavilion can get if Jacob can get something going for himself to get back up into P1. Will he have DRS? Yes, he will. He opens up DRS, and now there's a lot of lagginess here between these drivers. Oh my soul. There's it's a drag race all the way to the second corner. Here we go. That's it. Jojo is into P1. Jacob is now still in P2. Muhammad P3. West Ham P4. Battling action with Pavilion. Pavilion has made an absolutely brilliant recovery after that terrible start of the race. So that is not too bad at all. Now all these Carter has come into the pit lane to make a pit stop, guys. He comes out just ahead of Owen, so these two will start scrapping pretty soon. I'll keep an eye on that. Dark Warrior is also in again, but why? Oh well, I will never know. Now let's quickly go to Jojo. He has started to extend the gap to Jacob, but in the middle sector, Jacob I still think will have the grip advantage, even though his mediums are older than Jojo's tires. But now let's head through this next section. You guys can see Jojo is really trying to shrink the gap. He's pushing really hard, and it's a 9-10 gap, but that means Jacob will still have DRS coming down this highway. But now Muhammad is really quickly starting to catch up to Jacob, so he is going to use Jacob as a toe to catch up to Jojo, I think. And then we've got West Ham who is battling with Cavilian. Let's keep an eye on this one between Cavilian and West Ham. We've also got Gamerwalk going against SLR Frankleton. Cavilian is past West Ham. That's a beautiful move from Cavilian as Frankleton is going past Gamerwalk. Beautiful move. He also has the assistance of DRS, so there is nothing that Gamerwalk can do. Muhammad has, whoa guys, Jacob. Oh guys, Jacob has overshot the first corner. That is absolutely heartbreaking for Jacob. He was in a podium position and now fallen all the way down to P7. That is absolute devastation for him. So now it is basically a battle between Jojo and Muhammad for the lead of this race. Does Muhammad have the pace to actually catch Jojo? That is the question. But we'll keep a very close eye on that leader to second place gap. Cavalier is now into P3 with West Ham P4. And I also want to keep my eye on Frankleton because Frankleton is on a charge. Oh my god, and he is on the medium tires. So he is going to be faster than West Ham, but not faster than Cavalier. And I think Cavalier is going after Muhammad and Jojo. But we will see. Guys, as the race gets continued, I will check the top 3 or the top 5 penalties to see where they are. But it's going to be a slow process. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Okay. Very fast section. Let's run through, see if there's any battling going on. No battling as of yet going on at this stage. He has got a little bit of a connection issue because his car keeps ghosting. So I think he might have, there the car is now, the car is still ghosting. I think he might have just left the session and now left his ghost to maybe scrape some points in for the last bit. But now coming down the home straight, it is Jojo coming down the home straight. He has got a 2.6 second gap on Muhammad in P2. The racing point, he is really pushing hard, but Jojo is still extending that gap. Now we've got Cavalier trying to chase after them. He is 3.4 seconds. What's after 3.4? 3.8 seconds behind Jojo. As you can see how far he is behind. There's a podium of Muhammad that's 1.2 seconds. Got a battle from Gamerwalk and Frankleton, but I think Frankleton is just getting the exits. That is just making Gamerwalk mad and disabling him from making a move. There we go. We've got a Connor will have DRS on Owen, so maybe we can keep an eye on this battle because this might be very, very interesting to say the least about it. Okay, Connor is a little bit closer to quiet now, having DRS on this second straight after the second corner. We will open up DRS now. And coming down the back straight, I think he's too far back, but if he can stay within that 1 second gap and close up a little bit on this lap, he will be able to go after Wyatt on the next home straight. So now let's go back to the leaders. Oh, that's very wide from Jojo as we just jump back to his POV. Go back to the tires. There we go. Guys, poor Jack is already a minute behind Joe. That's just sad. Sorry, that's just really sad. Poor Jack Reese, the P2 ender in the Chinese Grand Prix. That was an absolutely astonishing driver. Now he's only going to end up maybe if he's lucky P10. But like I said, there's still a lot of water that's relative to see. If we've got one more retirement, then basically everybody who's still in the race will get a point, which is actually quite astonishing. Okay, but Jojo is now 3.5 seconds ahead of Muhammad. Then we've got Cavalier, who is really going for the move on Muhammad. That's a beautiful move from Cavalier, and he will now definitely chase after Jojo. But I am not sure if Cavalier's tires will last to the end. We will have to see about that. But Cavalier made the move on Muhammad, and that is now Cavalier up into P2. Craigleton is still battling away with West Ham, but I think Craigleton overtook West Ham with us not missing it again. Sorry, I apologize. But now Craigleton on his meeting safer to P4, and he is now chasing after Mohammed. Any gaps here that are still being fought over. No, I think Connor has lost the DRS to Owen White. Yes, he unfortunately has. So that is a little bit sad. But in any case, now let's stay. Wow, guys, how did Cavalier... Oh, sorry. I'm a numbnut. Sorry. I almost asked a very, very stupid question. But now we've got Craigleton chasing after Mohammed. Will Craigleton be within the 1 second DRS gap come the home stretch? Because now Mohammed is still pressuring Cavalier. I think Cavalier made a mistake mid-lap, and he is now actually trying to steer away from Craigleton. From Mohammed and Craigleton. You numbnut turbo. So let's actually see what's gonna go down here. There goes Mohammed. He is still within that 1 second DRS range, so maybe he will take back his P2 that Cavalier just took from him in the lap before. But let's see, as we now go on to this little section here, let's see what Mohammed can do to Cavalier. It looks quite proper, guys, but now when he opens up DRS, he's gonna close it to Cavalier, a massive amount. Opens up DRS, wait, Cavalier is just swimming to try and break the toe of Slipstream, but guys, unfortunately Mohammed is too far back. Craigleton and West Ham are also separated by a little bit of time there. Here comes Cameron Moore. Here is actually Jacob, who is now diving into the front to get all of these medium compound of tyres. Broadcast, as we can see what happens to Cavalier here, and we are on lap 15 of 26, so we have passed the halfway mark of the race already. And he's serving a 5 second stop go penalty. I think it is Jacob. And off with the mediums, on with another set of mediums. And he is on his way to run to the end of this race. He will drop behind Connor. Yes, he will stop ahead of the two medium drivers of Dark Warrior and Jack, please. There you guys see Jojo is now 9 laps on his hard tyres. That's Mohammed with another 3 second penalty for cutting the corner. And now Craigleton is ever so close. Let's quickly see interval. Craigleton is only 1.2 seconds behind Mohammed, who is 0.8 of a second behind Cavalier. So we are going to have one massive battle for P2 if this keeps going. Mohammed just fell out of the DRS detection, now back under it. For those of you guys that don't know, to get DRS with a rear wing opens up, you have to be within 1 second of the car ahead of you to receive DRS. So, going to the end of lap 15, Mohammed runs a bit wide coming through the final corner, but yet, I say it with a very good reason. Let's see if Mohammed has DRS on Craigleton. I do not believe he has. Watch the speedometer on your bottom right. No DRS, unfortunately, for Mohammed. And I think this next lap Craigleton will have Mohammed in his sight as he just dips under a second of Mohammed crossing the line. Going through the first corner, beautiful move beautiful line there from Craigleton, beautiful move. Oh myself guys, excuse me. I'm also tired because you guys don't know, I'm commenting from South Africa and it's 2 hours ahead of Great Britain. So where you guys have just past 8 o'clock, I'm already past 10 o'clock. So guys, just past 2 hours, you know exactly how late it is here. And I've quite had a hectic day. But that is what we are looking at. We are looking at an SLR league race. And now as you guys can see, Craigleton is tucked up right underneath the gearbox of Mohammed. If I was Mohammed, I would let Craigleton go because Craigleton will have to come in for another race, unfortunately. And at this stage, Cavalier just seems like he has stopped chasing after Mohammed, after Jojo. Well, I'm getting confused with the top 4. It feels like he's going to stop going after Jojo because Jojo is just busy extending that gap, which is weird because he's on all the harder tyres, so that's just weird to me. But in any case, Mohammed goes wide coming out of the castle section, and that is a beautiful move from Craigleton, as Craigleton now finds himself on the podium position. Beautiful. Now, but did Mohammed... Whoa, that's a massive cut from Mohammed there. That has got to be a warning. Oh my soul, Mohammed, what was going through the head there, my dude? Will he have DRS coming down the home track? I think he will. I think he did that on purpose, guys, to get the DRS to re-overtake SLR Craigleton. But let's see. As Mohammed is now, whoa, suddenly it's all of a sudden it's more than a second. How did Craigleton pull that gap out of the final corner? Jeez, Louise, that's off to you, Craigleton. Muhammad thinks it's time to get off of these hard tires because he sees they are absolutely useless. Will he go on to softs or will he go on to mediums? This is going to be very interesting to say the least. Let's quickly see. Oh guys, Muhammad broke his front wing. That's why Muhammad had to go up into the pit lane. That's just sad. I didn't even see that happening. So unfortunately, Baku claims another front wing. And the driver who is the victim this time, it is Muhammad. Will he come out ahead of White? Yes, he will. So he's still in a very lofty P6. But according to my tire data, Muhammad has struck on the mediums to go to the end of the race. But let's see what pace Muhammad has. Gamer Mark is now into 5th place with 15 laps on the hard tyres. West Ham is on hard tyres, 10 laps on the hard tyres in 4th. Craigleton P3 on mediums, and Pavilion P2 on mediums, and Jojo P1 on hard. Guys, my question is, can Pavilion and Craigleton run to the end on their mediums? The tyres are going to go off the cliff those last 4-5 laps. But if they can stretch the stint out, they can make it to the end, and it will be a really good drive, especially from Pavilion, who at the end of the first lap had a massive moment. As you can see, Jojo has got a 4.5 second gap basically to the closest driver, which is Pavilion. But the question is, will Pavilion come off his hard tires? I don't think he will. I think he's just trying to eke it out to the end to make sure that he gets to the end. Because this is a race win, and that will be his second race win on the trot. So that means heading into now round number 5, which is Spain, he will have 2 wins in a row. And will he maybe get the triple win? Will he maybe take home the triple? That will remains to be seen. But let's first finish this race. Anything and everything can happen here in SLR League Racing. Craigleton P2. Nothing has happened yet. I'm keeping my eyes. As actually Gamer Mark has come into the 5th lane. Has Mark also had a little bit of a moment with one of the walls? I hope not. Yes, he has, because he is replacing his front wing and going onto a set of medium tires. So that's one extra position for Muhammad gained back, as well as Owen, because Owen, skip Owen there. Owen is now into P6. Gamer Marking is down to P7. Jacob, our earlier race leader, is now still in P8, a full front wing. He's driving actually very well. So P8 is still points. Carter is now P9 in the second, Alfa Romeo, and Dark Warrior is the only person to get points for Williams today, who is running in P10. Going back to Jojo and the leading battle, guys, now the race is really dimmed down. Everybody is without PRS. It's a really heavy battle going on track, except maybe this battle between Jacob and Connor. Jacob is on fresher tyres, so he must have come in for another stop. But at this stage the race has really died down, and not died down, it's just gotten calmer. Now we're just going to see who has got the concentration to go to the end of the race. And at this stage, like I said at the beginning of the race, my money was on Jojo, and he is really hauling ass with that horse. Seriously. Going into the first corner, guys, let's quickly go on with an onboard lap here with Jojo to see how this guy drives, because he is just whoa guys, Pavilion to the pit lane. Sorry, I know I said I was going to go on with a lap with Jojo. Guys, Pavilion is going onto the soft tyres for the final stint of the race. This is maybe a final charge to see if he can catch up to Jojo. Let's see what Pavilion can do. This is going to be something to keep your eyes on. West Ham is now P2, but let's go back to Jojo, and what we're going to say is take a sip of water as he goes to the very tight second sector. There we go, my water is basically finished now. But in any case, guys, that was really juicy at this stage, and this bit of Pavilion is really made me think. So I am really interested to see what's going on here, guys. Sorry, I'm just quickly typing to one of my friends who is in urgent need of me. I'm just telling you that we are going to finish the stream. So yeah, and heading towards the end of the lap. Now you guys can see actually Jojo is really taking very fine lines. I hope Jojo has tried out for F1 Esports, because he is really consistent and he is driving extremely well. He's a really consistent driver, which is what you need to become an F1 Esports driver. You need to be quick, but you also have to be consistent. And he has almost caught up to the back of Jack, as you guys see, he is still ghosted. But he will catch up to Jack Lees really shortly, as let's go back to the broadcast camera. Okay, so Jojo is still not pitting. He is definitely going to the end of the Grand Prix with 7 laps to go. We've got Craigleton now crossing the line. I think Craigleton is also going to the end of the race. I think his mediums will last. Then we've got West Ham, who is very quickly going to be closed in on by Pavilion. I think Pavilion is on a charge like never before. Pavilion, my boy, save up 1 lap on ERS, keep that thing on 0 and on 1, and just the next lap you go for the fastest lap, you get that extra 1 point. And also remember, if you are finishing the top 10 and you have the fastest lap, you get an extra point in the championship. As we've got a yellow sector 3. What happened? Something went wrong for somebody, but clearly that has been resolved really quickly. So let's actually see. Guys, look at the time between Pavilion and West Ham. I've now kept the interval times running instead of the time to the leader. But look, basically every corner, Pavilion takes off at least a 10th. Well, that was 3/10 off of West Ham. Remember, he's on fresh softs against worn hard, so it's 2 compounds different. The slowest tyre against the fastest tyre, and it's new fast tyres against old slow tyres. So this is really interesting. I really think Pavilion is going to have the pace to maybe even catch Joe, guys. Never say never in F1 league racing. Never, ever. Guys, leave the comments down below. Even though you guys have, if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel yet, please do. But just, I want to know you guys' opinion. Do you guys think I need to season 7 of SLR league racing? Do you guys think I need to compete in season 8? Drop a comment right now in the comments below. We only have 1 view at this stage, so please, 1 view, comment down below and tell me if you want to see me, Josh51, in season 8 of SLR league racing. Please drop it below. I would highly appreciate that. Guys, coming up across the line, Pavilion sets the fastest lap of the race, so 1 minute 14.8, which is a very fast lap time for race times. And he is now only 3.5 seconds behind West Ham. He has shaved off a chunk of time that previous lap. Just don't push too hard, Pavilion. Manage your pace and do not make any stupid mistakes. Going back to the leader, who has now got a 9.3 second gap to SLR Craigleton. Oh my gosh. That is huge. Jojo is really dominating this race, and hats off to you, Jojo. Like seriously, dude, hats off. You are driving brilliantly. Okay, now this is with a little bit of a corner cut there from West Ham, who's really quickly being close. Guys, the end of the next lap, Pavilion will be on the rear end of Jojo. Like, there's no doubt about it. He takes off 1.2, 1.4 seconds a lap, even more. The previous lap was almost 2 seconds he took off of West Ham. So this is really going to be good. As you can check, I'm actually in positions gain. Pavilion is now finally back in the position where he started the race before. But guys, remember at the start of the race, he was all the way down to last place. He was down to 17th. So he's back up to P4 and he's charging after a podium. Here we go, Pavilion. Wyatt is up 10 positions at P6, brilliant racing from Wyatt, and West Ham is up 12 positions on the podium, but his podium position is going to be particularly soon by Pavilion if the pin goes on there. Back to the tyre data, telemetry enabled, let's really go and put on actually Pavilion to see how this is going. I want to see how he pulls up that in the rear end of that Mercedes. 1.4 seconds the difference. Let's see what Pavilion can do now. He's driving really good actually. He's not overdriving the car, but he is still pushing on. He's still driving really good, but not overdriving the car. Sorry, I know I just repeated myself. I feel like I didn't pronounce this properly. But Pavilion is charging off the Western. Guys, look how much he closes up in the corners. It is stupid amounts of distance and time. He is now 9 tenths behind Pavilion. Let's see the next off behind West Ham. Pavilion is now 9 tenths behind West Ham. Heading to the next part, I think it's almost 8 tenths now. It's got to be under 9 tenths. Come on. Through the very tight chicane with the grip is needed. 6 tenths, guys. This is going to be really interesting. Okay, he has closed up really quickly. West Ham, we've got a problem, bro. Guys, I don't think we'll be able to catch Craigleton. Craigleton is 8.5 seconds basically up the road. So that's going to be really hard. Will Pavilion go for a move at the end of this next section as he goes on to 0-2 with the ERS, but I cannot see his fuel setting, which is unfortunate. But guys, look at this. Pavilion is right on the rear end. Oh, West Ham, he thinks about him into this corner, but I'm glad he backed out of that because that would just have ended in a heartbreak for Pavilion and West Ham. Through the final corner. Now this is going to be an easy move for Pavilion if he just puts the car in the right position. 7th gear through the flat out chicane at the start of the highway. Guys, you guys can see he's already got to go past before they even get to DRS protection. Now he will have DRS just to rub the move in there, and that is now Pavilion in the Red Bull up into P3. He has just gotten himself on the podium. That is beautiful racing from Pavilion. Absolutely astonishing with 4 laps to go. Can Pavilion perform a miracle and catch this man? SLR F1. We will have to wait and see. Guys, the end of the race is really heating up. And unfortunately, has Jack Please been, he has been overtaken by Jojo so far and by Craigleton, but not yet by Pavilion. So Pavilion will still have to deal with Jack Please on the next lap. But guys, look already the gap that Pavilion has got to West Ham. It is already almost a second, and they're not even 2 seconds in. So Pavilion really has gone for goal. And now guys, the Gamer Mark is into the finish strap on a set of tar softs as well as Dark Warrior. He's trying to chase Gamer Mark down. And also Connor has also gone onto the softs. So these guys are also just trying to really go for the fastest lap. I'm guessing to take that 1 point extra away, which currently belongs to Pavilion. Let's see if we can actually see the fastest lap at this stage. Not that there's going much on. Guys, look at this. Jack has made 4 pit stops. Oh my great goodness. Dark Warrior has also these 4 guys with their front wings. Baku, the front wing eater. Yeah, few lap times. I actually want to see now, where's Pavilion? Has he purple at this stage? He's got a 1 minute 8:40.8, which is the fastest lap thus far. Let's quickly look at, no, West Ham definitely not. Who's on the soft tire now? Gamer Mark. Is Gamer Mark 1 minute 42.0, so it's not there. 1 minute 41.1. No, still not a 1 minute 40. 1 minute 41.7. So guys, at this stage, it is a, what am I going in there? It is still Pavilion with the fastest lap of the race with a 1 minute 40.8. So we are going to have to see if Pavilion can keep up the pace. He's got blue flags now to pass Jack. Please, I think he's going to pass Jack. I think so. No, he's actually Brakelson has just caught up to Jack. But luckily Jack will be Jack will be ghosted, so there will be no problem for Brakelson to get through. As Brakelson is now 11.5 seconds behind Jojo. Guys, where is Jojo finding this pace on the hard tires? I mean, seriously, this guy is driving like a man possessed. Jojo, if you pull this off, man, you're gonna get a round of applause from me. This has been absolutely awesome. It's been an awesome drive from Jojo, the number 24 on that horse. Craigleton is now P2, but a quick charging Pavilion has only got, they're basically 2 laps left to catch. Pavilion has got only 2 laps left to chase after Craigleton. This is really heating up. Let's see what these guys can do. Okay guys, 2 laps to go. Jojo starts his penultimate lap of the Azerbaijan GP. It's now a 12-second gap to Craigleton. Because I think Craigleton's tyres have completely fallen off the cliff, and this is where hopefully Craigleton's tyres have lasted him long enough to catch that McLaren in the dying seconds of this race. Will we see a last lap Johnny overtake? We'll wait and see. I don't want to go off these guys. Like seriously, I want to stay on them, but I have to run through the grid just so you guys have more to look at as we hear the red of Owen White sparking away on the main straight as the downforce is pushed down onto the car, with the car being so heavy on higher top speed. That green helmet really doesn't fit in the Red Bull, but it's still a freaking cool helmet. Jacobs into the pit lane. Why is he into the pit lane? Please tell me you broke in your front wing again, buddy. Please, I mean seriously. Please tell me. Yep, he's broken his front wing again. Oh my soul. Jacob, you have thrown this race away, my dude. You have really thrown this race away. Okay, Gamer Mark takes now P8 from Jacob. Will he lose a place to Dark Warrior? I do not think he will. Dark Warrior has actually passed Connor, so that's actually brilliant driving from Dark Warrior. As we go back to the leader, guys, our leader is going onto the home straight for the second to last time. He is going to start the final lap really shortly, and I don't think Kevin has got it in this Red Bull to catch Craigleton unless Craigleton makes a massive mistake on the final lap. Okay, guys, Jojo is going to start his final lap now. 20 laps on these hard tires, and he is still extending the gap to Craigleton. But dude, you rock. If I join SLR League Racing, I'm scared of you, bro. I'm scared of you. Craigleton crosses the line to start his final lap with Cavilian 3 seconds behind and actually getting DRS from the lapped car of Jack Please, the car that is ghosting for everybody. Will Craigleton have DRS once again for this next spot? I don't think he will, and no, he unfortunately does not. But it's a 3-second gap between him and Craigleton, and I don't think there is anything that Cavilian can do about Craigleton. His stop for the soft tires was just a little bit too late, too late. But guys, I'm going to stay on Craigleton until we get onto the home straight, then I'll come back to Jojo. I'm keeping my eye on Jojo's dot on the mini-map. I'm sure that I don't miss him coming across the line for an absolutely dominant performance here at Azerbaijan for the Baku GP, and for the Azerbaijan GP here in Baku. Sorry, I butchered that once again. Come on, Craigleton, don't make a mistake, my boy. You've got 2.8 seconds to commit. He's right there if you make a mistake. Guys, I think if this race was 2 laps longer, we would have had Cavilian on the second step of the podium, because look at the time, he's still shaving off of Craigleton. Oh my soul, 2.6 seconds, and the gap was basically 9 seconds. But guys, let's go on to Jojo. This man has driven an absolutely dominant race here. Azerbaijan. Jojo 79 is going to come across the line to take his second win in a row. Get in, Azerbaijan, get in there, lad, get in there. That's brilliant from Jojo. Craigleton is going to come onto the home straight for the final time now, and he will just defend his second place from the charging Cavilian in P3. We've got a McLaren on the podium. Get in there, SLR Craigleton, with Cavilian coming through in P3. West Ham will now finish the race in P4. Brilliant try from West Ham as well, as we see. So you guys will see all the gaps that was made, like all the positions that were gained by the top guys. Then we've got Mohammed coming through to take P5. A bit disappointing for him. I think he would have liked to be higher, but his front wing and the walls was a magnet to the walls. Owen White finishes P6 with the 10th place rising in this race. Brilliant race from the second Red Bull driver. Gamer Mark rounds the final corner, and he's going to get overtaken by Jacob on the final lap. That is a mistake from Gamer Mark. No, man, Gamer Mark, what did you do, my man? Oh, that's disappointing. That's gut-wrenching for Gamer Mark. Jacob is going to steal P7 from Gamer Mark at the very last second. P8 will go to Gamer Mark in the Alfa Romeo. P9, it will be Dark Warrior, with Connor finishing out the top 10 in his Alfa Romeo. But let's quickly watch as Dark Warrior G30 comes across the line to take P9. P10 is going to go to Connor. Let's see what he can do in this Alfa Romeo for the final time down the home stretch. He doesn't have a high ERS setting. He's just nursing the car to the line. He knows it's over. It was not the best race for him. But guys, that has been that. Thank you so much for watching. We just got to run through the results one more time. But guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. As you go into the podium celebrations, it is a Haas, a McLaren, and a Red Bull. GG's, guys. Yep, let's give, especially Jojo, let's give that man a hand. Brilliant racing. My man, you rock, my boy. Rock. Wow, this was actually, guys, this was awesome. Jojo is really the driver to beat this season. I think he has got pace, he is really consistent, and he is honestly doing the job that everybody wants from him. So, really, Jojo, you are the man to beat at this stage. Guys, sorry, I'm just quickly typing something that I quickly need to do. Guys, let's quickly run through the final result. It has been Jojo with a dominant performance, winning the Azerbaijan Grand Prix in P1. From P2 on the grid, SLR Craigleton gets P2 in his McLaren, P3 in his Cavilian, P4 West Ham, P5 Mohammed, P6 Owen White, P7 Jacob, who stole it from Mark at the very last lap. Gamer Mark P8, Dark Warrior P9, and P10 it is Connor. Absolutely brilliant racing from these guys. Not too many penalties, at least Jojo doesn't have a single penalty just like the previous round, and this was absolutely awesome. Guys, once again, thank you so much for watching, and wow, what a race. Not the race we had in China the previous round, but it was absolutely awesome. Guys, I'm going to end it off here. This has been myself, Turbocharged51, as your commentator today. I hope you guys have enjoyed every second, and I'll see y'all next week Saturday for round number 5 at the Circuit de Catalunya in Spain. Cheers!